Hey everyone, James from S&S Motivation Group. How you guys doing? It's a beautiful day in sunny San Diego. I'm actually on my way to Julian, California. If any of you in the business know where Julian is at, it is about an hour, 35-minute drive up to the mountains. And so that means I get to talk for an hour, 35 minutes, and you get to sit there and listen to me for an hour, 35 minutes. No, I'm going to make this about a 15-minute training video and make it as fun, as exciting, and as exciting as I possibly can. So the cool thing about videos is that you can always hit pause, you can hit stop when something happens, and when you're done, you can always rewind and listen to it over and over and over again until you get it. Because if you're anything like me, I needed to listen to a lot of information more than just once until it finally sunk in and I understood it. So this training video is on actually developing the proper name list. Now, many of you have been in other network marketing companies where they actually basically teach you and they say, write as many names down on a list. They tell you to probably make 100 names, and then start with one and work all your way down and actually start making phone calls. That right there is the worst way you can build a business. And this is why. If the ink hasn't even dried yet, you're 35 seconds old in the business, how much knowledge do you really have on how to talk to people? Not a lot. How much information do you know, or obstacles or challenges or questions that you're going to be faced with? Do you know how to handle them? Not really. So a lot of people fail the first 30 days in network marketing, and the reason for that is because they do exactly what everybody else tells them to do, and that's just write out 100 names, start with one, and go all the way down the list until you finally get a couple yeses. You're going to blow through a lot of names, and what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to get burnt out and they're just not going to be interested. So here's how we do things. Now, before I actually get into the training, what I'd like for a little disclaimer, videos are always cool and all that other stuff, but what I would like for you to do is, as soon as you're done watching this video, talk to your upline, talk to your sponsor, or the person that you're working with hand in hand. It could be your direct sponsor, it could be his upline, and tell them, saw the video and let's get together. Why? Unless your sponsor, the person that you're working with, lives an hour and a half away, but even then you can probably get together with him. I personally like doing things face to face. Why? I like establishing a bond of trust and credibility with everybody that I work with, so that they know. They look into my eyeballs, see that right there? They look into my eyeballs and they see that, I'm basically being true, blue, and honest. Sometimes it's really hard to do that when it's just over the phone. So if you have an opportunity of actually talking to the person face to face who sponsored you, get together with them so that way they can help you out. So here we go. Training on how to build a proper name list. This is very important. So you're going to build 3 columns. Column number 1, we're going to divide later on into 3 sections. The first column is going to be friends, family, and loved ones. Now that could be friends, family, loved ones, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever. The second column is going to be your acquaintances, or people that you work with. And then the last column is going to be just people that you've come in contact with. You can't classify them as acquaintances. You cannot classify them as friends. You went to a party. Hey, you exchanged numbers. You liked them on Facebook, and bada bing, bada boom, you're now friends. That's the third column. And that's going to get dissected also into 2 different categories. So let's start with category number 1, your friends and your family. Now, the way I want to do your friends and your family or loved ones is like this. Your first category are going to be the people that you trust the most. Have you ever had that time when you've got to go move and you call and this goes friends, family, or whoever, and you call them up and you go, hey, Tom, or hey, Carissa, for the ladies, I'm moving next month. and I really need your help. Can you help me out? And they go, dude, I'm totally down. Or they go, oh, girlfriend, I'm there. And the day before it's time to move, you give them a call, friendly reminder, and they're like, and the guys are like, dude, I'm showing up with pizzas and beers, let's get this done. Or the girls are like, girlfriend, I'm ready to go, right? That's going to be your first, that's going to be your first people, the ones that you can trust, that they're going to take care of you, they got your back. In the same category, those people, those are the people that if you say, I want to open a hair salon, or I want to become a DJ, or I'm thinking about opening a business, or whatever. It could be a Pizza Hut, it could be a Starbucks coffee, it could be whatever it is. They support you 110%. They always have reservations. They always give you fair, honest care or concern, but they don't scrutinize you, condemn you, or ridicule you. Those are the top of the list. You're not talking to them right away, okay? I'm making that very clear. You are not talking to them right away, okay? The second column are going to be the people that, they're flakes. And unfortunately, we all have those in our families. The people that, they kind of like do what I just said. They scrutinize you. They look at your past. Hey, look, I'm going to be honest. I've done a lot of things in my past that I could be judged on as being foolish or stupid decisions. And, you got those family members when it's like, hey, I need you to take care of this, or could you do this, or whatever. They go, man, you're going to do what? You're going to do what? Man, you have no idea. They push you down. Those are either dream stealers or people you don't have credibility with. There's a scripture in the Bible that says a prophet in his own land is never heard. So what happens is those are the people, friends, family, loved ones. Those are the individuals that you're going to put in the second column. All right? Those are the ones that, hey, Tom, or hey, Mary, I'm moving next month. Can you do it? Can you help me out? Oh yeah, dude, I'm totally there. Oh, girlfriend, I'm always there, right? They give you all that. The day of, you give them a call, tell them, hey, I got pizzas, beers, all that other stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. And they go, oh man, dude, I'm so sorry. I had this thing that came up, and I'm just not going to be able to help you out. How many people have heard that before? Okay. So that's the second column. Those are the people that that either you don't have credibility with, or they can be considered like flakes. So those are the ones that basically, you want to use them as trial and error calls, or even better yet, those are the ones that seeing is believing. They're not going to follow you into business. They're going to see your success, and then they're going to come up to you and they're going to go, dude, why didn't you tell me? Okay. The third column, or the third classification of the friends, family, or loved ones, this one's vital, okay? Those are the ones that you're afraid to talk to, but on a scale of 1 to 10, actually, let me ask you this question, and then we're going to go to that. If on a scale of 1 to 10, if you were to give yourself a number on how productive you are, how motivated you are, how much of a go-getter you are, picture that number in your head right now. All right, you got that number? All right. So what you're going to do is now you're going to find all those friends, families, and loved ones that are that number that you classified for yourself or more. You're not going to do anybody less. And those are the people that you could have a doctor in the family that you wouldn't know how to talk to. They intimidate you. They could be an attorney, or they can have their own business, or just in general, their posture, their demeanor, they command authority, and you don't know how to speak with them. Okay, we call those your chicken list. Now, that's on column 1. So column number 1, your top 10, top 20, top 30. It all depends as to how many people you have on your list when it comes to friends, families, and loved ones. Those are the people that will follow you through thick and thin. They're going to support you. They'll give you the, be careful, but hey, I like what you're doing. Those are the ones. The second ones, the no-goers, the ones that we're going to use kind of like as practice, the ones that tell you, hey, I'll help you move, but at the last minute, they bail out on you. And the third column, those are the people that are the number that you classified yourself as or higher, okay? Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do with those in just a second. Column number 2, acquaintances and friends. They could be coworkers, they could be whatever. Those are the people that you have some type of credibility with. Not a lot because they don't really know much of you. But yeah, they'll believe you. Hey, dude, just started a new business or whatever it is that you're going to be saying, and we'll tell you what to say afterwards on that. And they'll go, hey, I'm either interested or I'm not interested. So we're going to divide that one into the same thing. And you can do this by going on their Facebook and seeing what they like. I've actually gone on a lot of my old friends' Facebook images or their about things, and a lot of them have a lot of them, they share a lot of commonalities with me on the different businesses that I like or the different pages that I like, Robert Kiyosaki, all these other things. So those are the ones that, you're going to, like I said, you're going to separate them into 2 different columns. Column number 1 is the pluses, and the column number 2 are going to be the minuses. The pluses are the ones that you did a little investigating and you think that they'll be interested. And then column number 2, you know very little of them, you know very little of everybody else, equal across the board. But you went on their Facebook and you did your due diligence, okay? And you saw that they're not too entrepreneurial, or their likes are more let freedom, peacekeepers or whatever, and you just really don't know, okay? The third column, I believe I said those were the people that you made friends at a party, exchanged numbers. You don't know anything about them other than, hey, Tom, this is James. I met you at a party two weeks ago and want to get to know more about who you are. Or, hey, Mary, this is Sandy. You know what I mean? Okay? So once you have that taken care of, what we're going to do is we are going to start helping you make these calls. And the next training video is going to tell you exactly what we're going to do. Now, what we're going to want to do is build your business fast. All right? We're going to want to help you start getting people on both your left and right side of your binary. So that way you can start creating momentum in your business. Because let's face it, no momentum sparks zero interest. A lot of momentum, a lot of passion, and a lot of confidence. So once we've got all that taken care of, that's when your upline or your sponsor or the person that you're working hand in hand with, he's going to take on the responsibility of training you on what the next step is. And once is that an actual word? Once we do that, then the next video is going to be on what we're going to say. All right? So with that being said, let's start breaking this information down. Start writing out your names. You will get a memory jogger, okay? But you're not going to go 1 to 100 and start making calls, okay? You're going to do it exactly how we do it. The positive thing about duplication is that if you do it the right way, it's always going to be done well. If you do it the wrong way, then it's going to be done wrong. So with that being said, I told you it was going to be under 15 minutes. It's at 14 minutes and 16 seconds. I'm going through all the windy roads going up to Julian. Hey, see you on the beaches of the world. Maybe the next video will be actually at a beach and all that good stuff. So with that being said, have an awesome day. Start writing out your name list. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, and we'll help you out. All right. Other than that, have an awesome day. Peace.